What's good, people? Forgive me if I sound a bit different. I'm using one of these brand new fancy wireless microphones. The only problem is that I can't hear the game audio in the background. So please forgive me if the game audio and my voice audio are slightly unbalanced. I'm just trying something new here. And speaking of trying something new, this here encounter was played after that famous stream, I say famous, that one stream where a sweat taught us how to do, well, I say us, meaning myself and AB21, taught us how to do 360s, 720s, 9 whatever, 980s, if you will, in the air and headshot folk. You see me here. I'm moving around my right thumb because I'm like, why does this seem a bit fast? Well, you'll see why in a minute. But first, let me say, we're on Valley and it's at nighttime. And if you know, Valley at Night is, in my opinion, the worst version of any map in the game. Why? Because people don't do anything on this map. Literally nothing. I mean, I say literally nothing, but hey, someone just hit the detector. Cool. That's just one thing. Folks, remember the thing that I tell you? I know I tell you a lot of things, but what do I tell you specifically about this map? If you're able to hit all three comm stations in a row and not get shot at, that just tells you that number one, no one's moving, or number two, people are sitting still and they don't move. Therefore, you're free to do whatever you want until you run across their crosshairs. And this is when I say people turn into auto turrets. If you don't know what an auto turret is, play any tower defense game on your computer or download Defense Grid 2 on Xbox. Great game. I love that game. Great game. But yep, this is the third comm station I'm gonna hit for this entire match. Just boom, 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 back to back to back, and no one shoots at me. Crazy, right? Well, folks, all I'm gonna tell you is remember this exact spot because I'm gonna tell you the time when I skip. I'm gonna come right back to the spot. Well, I say all that. Here's something that actually happened that is somewhat interesting. So first, someone hits the tower, right? You don't see it just yet, but right now I'm marking off where the airdrop is because you know I'm about to go do bad things at the airdrop. Boom. Someone hits the tower. This late in the game, and someone has just made it to right there. This late in the game. Interesting. And then I get ported. So I'm nearby to someone, but I don't know where that someone is. I'm going to put that information in my back pocket and keep going into the game. So 46 seconds pass, and I don't put radiation in the spot where the airdrop's going to land at, and then someone finally decides to do something risky and open the barred house. So naturally, I go over there to investigate. So remember when I said I go over there to investigate? Well, I did. And I heard one guy just casually crouch walking inside the house. I done used up my radiation grenade so I can't flush him out. So what do? I leave him back there. Because, well actually no, what happened was, I heard him crouch walking and then I stopped hearing him. So I'm assuming that homeboy is still in that house because I never heard him leave. Makes sense, right? So I come over here to, play the game like how it's meant to be played and just loot random objects. But that's when someone decides, yes, I'm going to indeed open the time safe. And 2 plus 2 equals 4. What if that guy is not in the barred house at all? What if instead he hopped out the barred house and I didn't hear him? And is heading right for the time safe and I never knew it was going to head that way. I mean, they're right next to each other, right? Makes sense.
The plane is near. Get ready for the airdrop.
Yes, I know. I fired a lot of shots at a guy who was point blank range with a shotgun, and I missed about 80% of our shots. I know. I will fully admit my aim was not the best, and it is what it is. We all have those moments, right? Cool. But let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all expect me to miss that many shots? No? Okay, neither did I. Cool. But why did I miss that many shots? Well, if you recall, at the start of the match, I told y'all, yep, my settings were a bit too high. So I had to dial it back some, and then after dialing it back some, I come out and I move my right thumb, and things feel a bit normal. Guys, I can't be a sweat. I can't be a try hard dude. It's not in me. All I'm trying to do is just play the game and have a little bit of fun. You know what I'm saying? So once I backed down my settings, or my Y sensitivity, if you will, things felt a bit normal. What also feels a bit normal is that nothing happens on this here map. Nothing happens at all. But this right here is me just checking to see if my settings feel right again. And I guess they do, because I don't go back and change anything. So now, I'm gonna leave. So people, remember how I keep telling you all that I can check to see how many people are left in the lobby, but I do not stay in the lobby. There's only 2 people left, and hell, they both could be spectating. I don't know. But I'll leave. Folks, here's your reminder. Check your damn controller settings. And hell, you just seen mine. So if you want to try to emulate what I do, there you go. But if your settings are off, then you're going to have a bad time. And I get it, some of you probably didn't even know you could adjust your controller settings. Well, here's your wake up call. Because I almost messed up. I almost did. Folks, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.